So guys, I'm back with episode 3. Um I finally get out of foster care. My maternal granny gives us, well, my auntie got my sister and my granny got me. Um uh, excuse me for video. My granny got me and my auntie got my sister. I was so happy with joy and overjoyed, y'all. I understand when people cry, they could be happy. I didn't know what that meant as a child, but I know what it means as an adult now. Um, my granny got me, and my sister. My aunt didn't have any kids. My mom had all the kids. It was only them two sisters. Um, so kind of found out, you guys. We didn't know my mom was pregnant at this time. We're finna welcome another sibling into the family. She had met this man named Chuck. I'ma call him Chuck. Chuck had 15 siblings, and all of them, they smoke crack cocaine, except for maybe 3 of them. And I'm not for sure about those 3. I believe my mom didn't know he smoked crack at the time, but he smoked the crack. I asked my granny, I wanted to stay living with my granny. My granny told me to give my mom another chance. She believed that, she wouldn't, she was wanting to stop leaving us and stuff like that. So I remember that being a good part of my childhood with my grandmother. My granny, she was a good-hearted person. She was a loving person. And I got through my most triumphant time in life is through my granny. She was my friend. She was first my grandmother, my best friend, and everything. So, we wound up, after a while, the social workers was coming out to see my mom and, seeing how she was improving to see if we could go back with her. And eventually, we went back home. We were staying off, I believe, Pressler. And that night, at this time, um, mm, we moved. It was a flat. We lived downstairs. People lived up. Uh, for some reason, I don't know. Me and my older sibling, me and my brother, we was picked on. We was picked on a lot. I don't know if it was because of the claws. Sorry, y'all, about the horn in the background. I don't know if it was because of our claws or what. We were just always picked on a lot. And it was an older girl, and she had a sister. She had a sister my age, but the older sister would always fight me. I was like 9 or 10, I believe, and she was like 13, 12, 13, something like that. I was always a child that looked older for my age or bigger for my age. Um, so at this time in my life, my mom still was going out and stuff like that, and but she was more domestic at this time because she had met Chuck. So, but they would still go out together and stuff like that, and she would still go play cards. But she would try to get someone to watch us. And so at this point, I'm studied. You know, shit, we welcome a sibling. I'm helping with all my little siblings and stuff like that. My brother's helping with them and things like that. And, you know, I always wanted to help, you know. But like, after that happened, I didn't like going nowhere, like to the movies or going out. She would ask me, but I just didn't, like going anywhere. Um, I started liking to eat. I started overeating a lot. As a young, going into my teens, gaining a lot of weight and stuff like that. Then I remember we went to a school called Air Homes. It was called Air Homes. And we went there and, we would walk. My little sister, she had a half a day. So we would go home for lunch. We would walk her to back home, go home for lunch, eat lunch, me and my brother. And you know, at this time stuff pretty much stayed the same, it stayed consistent and things like that. But like far as me like cleaning up and helping and things like that continue. I remember like one time I was washing the dishes so much at one point that I get like a fungal infection in my hand, and my mom asked the doctor what was that, and it was between my fingers. My mom asked the doctor what was that, and he said her hands is standing too much moisture, like her hands is constantly being wet a lot. And how my mom said, we'll get some plastic gloves. Like my next oldest sister is like 4 or 5 years older than me. Like, so like the dishes was always on me. Like in my household, they didn't believe in me in cleaning up the kitchen or washing the dishes. They believed in me in taking out the trash or mopping it. Pretty much that's what my brother did. He basically did the whole house, and I would keep the kitchen clean no matter who cooked or who washed it, who dirtied up the dishes. I had to keep the kitchen clean. So that pretty much was it. But I'll bet this lesson is to be learned. Like, never ever let your children go into foster care if you could, any way possible. It's hard on a child and they have to go live with people they don't know. They have to adjust to. That's hard on a child. And it was just a lot. And like I told you, Chuck was smoking crack. He had all them siblings. I did not like Chuck at first. I did not like him. But what I had to realize is that he wasn't going nowhere. They wasn't he wasn't going nowhere no jam soon. And pretty much he smoked the crack. But I don't believe I I would get down to that in a later part of the episodes. But uh my mother, she wasn't the type that drinked or she smoked cigarettes, but she wasn't the type to drink or anything at this time. She didn't do none of that. So pretty much, you guys, the lesson to be learned in this episode. For me and two, if you get anybody to get your children, besides them born into the system, please do that. Because it's not a fun thing to be or a fun thing to do. To be in the system and don't live with people you don't know. But I'll see you guys at episode 4. I'll get more into my teenager years in episode 4. And God bless you all. Yahweh bless you all. And you all have a good day. and thank